everybody, I mean everybody desires to be successful. Even the little one, the old one, male and female alike, everyone desires to be successful. I mean, it's in us. I desire to be successful. And you know why everybody desires to be successful? Is because you have been made and coded for success. Whatever you find yourself trying to reach out to, the seed of it is inside of you. All right? So every one of us is trying to get successful, is striving for success, using whichever means to be successful, simply because at the core of every human race is a DNA for success, because our God is a successful God. But in our latest manuscript, Discover the Genius in You, we have endeavored to define success, especially for the youths and teens. Why? Because we find ourselves competing. We find ourselves going against our principles, our values, our morals, just to achieve something. Success is not in the accumulation of resources. Let me define success for you, child of God. We have said that success is the realization, the development, and the completion or fulfillment of one's purpose in life. Let me repeat that. Success is the realization, the development, the completion or fulfillment of one's purpose in life. In other words, for you to be a true success, you must realize, you must discover what you've been called to do, throw your weight at that thing that you've been called to do, accomplish it. Praise the living God. So it's a realization and the development and the completion of fulfillment. In other words, what we're saying, discovering what your life purpose is and what you came to do on earth, and doing it is what constitutes success. Discovering what you've been called to do, developing it, and actually doing it, that is what constitutes to success. So if you've been wired, if you've been called to be a doctor, and you are in business, and you are doing actually very well in business, to God, you are not successful. If you've been called, for example, to be the ministry, and you're doing business and excelling in business, and even supporting the churches with a lot of finances, and you've been called to use your mouthpiece to bring many to Jesus, you are not successful. God has wired each and every one of us with a worthy cause. Realizing it, developing it, and fulfilling it is what constitutes success. One is said to be successful when they have discovered their purpose, they dedicate their lives to fulfilling it, and they deploy the same to help humanity. In other words, success is measured by one's life assignment. I repeat that. Success is measured by one's life assignment. Mahatma Gandhi, listen to this story as we finish. Mahatma Gandhi, the Prime Minister of India, on October 22nd, 1925, published a list of 7 social sins, all right, in his weekly newspaper, Young India, and they define the parameters of true success. Here is the list of 7 social sins. Sin number 1, politics without principles. Oh boy, especially if you are Kenyan, this is the social sin that is killing this nation. Politics without principles. Wealth without work. Yeah? Wealth without work. Pleasure without conscience. Knowledge without character. Commerce without morality. Science without humanity. Worship without sacrifice. Those are the 7 social sins. But if you put them in, if you gauge yourself in line with what God has called you to do, have character, have principles, all right, have a good consciousness, these are not going to take dominion over your life. So finally I say, what makes people truly successful is when they put effort into exploiting their God-given potential, premised on their values, principles, hard work, conscience, character, morality, humanity, and sacrifice. Praise the living God. Now, when you combine all that, then you are a success. May God bless you, and may you become a success, especially in your line of calling. Keep walking by faith.